This is the Impulsive Thinker podcast, a show for high-achieving ADHD entrepreneurs. Together, we will inform and educate you about how to improve your self-awareness while developing systems, routines, and habits for conquering the entrepreneurial world. Here is your host, André.
Have you ever thought about the difference between starting up and restarting a business? Well, I really got into that way of thinking in the last couple months here when my partner announced that he wanted to get out of the partnership and I had to buy him out. And following almost sequentially, equally distant, and the one engineer handed me his resignation. He was gone, and on his last day, the other employees submitted his resignation, giving me 2 weeks. So within a span of 4 weeks, a month, I guess, I had a company that I bought out a partner and no more experienced staff. But I did have one new person, a junior engineer starting. I got another one starting in the month. And I was kind of getting an alert, and I started to talk to people about that, entrepreneurial friends, and they're all saying, hey, that's great. You're a startup again. And I said, I guess I am. And didn't sit well with me, just in the fact it didn't make sense. But yeah, I said, okay, fine, I agree with that. But sitting back and start to look at it, look at this. I got a clean slate. I'm going to start with brand new people. And it's not a startup scenario. Why? It's because when you're a startup, you start with nothing. So you still have to go get customers. You still got to get a revenue stream started. You still have to build the clientele and build that side to start making a living, okay? New customers, new revenue streams, and get invoicing and get that going. So, and that's a startup where you're building up the company, the clientele, and the services, okay? Then I started to look at it. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on a sec. I already have that. I have a good stable income. I got a stable revenue stream. I got a very stable client base. And I already have my policies, my procedures, my setup. The way I do things is working well. So it's not a startup. I'm restarting. So when I said the word restarting, because some other people say, oh, good, you get to rebuild. But I'm like, it's not necessary. Well, for a while there, it felt like the foundation was cut out from in front of me and I felt I had to rebuild. But it wasn't a rebuild. It's actually a setback. It's a restart. So I'm not starting up again. I am restarting. What am I restarting? I'm going to restart my original plan that I had with Jade Engineers to change how engineering is done in the field and to become an engineering resource. That got sidetracked when I got into objective engineering with the partner. We really chased stuff that they wanted and not really the stuff that I wanted. That's a different point, but I don't want to chase that anymore. So I start to look back at my original vision and dreams for Jade Engineers, and I get to restart. I get to restart that vision, that mission, and I get to restart with a brand new slate, new staff. No, I'll have to say though, the one person that has been consistent is still with me is my EA, Sarah. She's really helped me with this, some very beneficial support on that. And so I get to restart a clean slate, a new canvas. So the way I do things in the engineering world with my clients and my contractors is very unique, and we got away from that so that we're going to go back to that. The new people are going to be onboarded onto the system, this procedure, the way of doing things, my unique process, and we're going to really excel and be efficient and help our clients and look at it in a different way. So that's what I think that's the difference between restarting and starting up again. Okay. The recent departure of the old staff is actually a lot of that negative energy and old ways of doing things are going to be gone. So it's going to be open to, there's going to be no, lack of a better term, poisoning of the new people. They're showing up bright-eyed, and I'm the one directing and restarting what I had in the past. Okay. I've been going back and talking to my clients. and they're really happy that I'm taking over again. That was a nice thing. And at the same time, too, is I'm going to go back and recreate what I called the ADHD-friendly company. So the SOPs created, the systems we have, the way we communicate with our clients and how we deliver our products, it was all done when I was undiagnosed. Those was always to manage my ADHD and my surprises. And it works. And I know that can be brought onto other people, this ADHD-friendly company, just like I have the ADHD safe office. ADHD-friendly companies, I know, is be applicable to everyone, no matter what brain type. And I'm looking forward to that. I'll package that. And if you're interested, please send me a note. I'd love to talk to you about that. But in the end, I think the benefits here of restarting is that it's renewing my own energy and it's under my own terms and conditions. I get to train brand new people into the systems and the values and the mission statement right from the get-go with no bias from other people. I know there's a lot of them are saying, oh, it's hard to work with, it's difficult, but it's kind of hard to understand being difficult, hard to work with when I hardly dealt with the team as the partner was running the company, but to each their own. This is a great thing that happened. It wasn't fun the last few months. Working on my last couple of weeks here, the last person leaving us. But I just got to get over this next month because I've got a new engineer right now. I got another one coming at the end of the month. I got an old team member that wants to come back on this clean slate concept. And we're just looking for 2 more. And within 2 months, I'm going to be hot and, we're going to be caught up on our projects, delivering. And those customers, I think, are going to be really impressed with us, what we did over that 3-month period of the partner wanting to be bought out to the point of everyone abandoning us and then rebuilding within a 3-month period from rebuild to restart with brand new people. So just because, and the thing is, I was talking with a lot of other entrepreneurs, and it really was comforting in a sad way that I'm not the only one that's gone through this. Some very successful, high-worth entrepreneurs that I know all had the same thing where all their existing staff disappeared over a short period of time and they had to restart. Now, they use the term pivot and all that. I'm not really pivoting. I'm just refocusing my energy and restarting what I originally planned to do. And I think that's what these my other entrepreneurial friends did too. They just restarted in the original vision that they had. So it happens to most of us. If it's happening to you or happened to you, guess what? You're not the only one. When I found out I wasn't the only one, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not a failure. It's just I hired the wrong people. It's not necessarily their fault. The timing might be a little bit unprofessional, but in the end, it was my fault, my error in hiring them. So I learned from that. I know what to avoid. The next round of hiring, I just really looked at the people for the right things. And I think I got good hires this time. And I went back to an old team member, talked to them about what they wanted. And it suits what we're doing and what I'm planning. And he wanted to come right back. So just because you got an exodus of staff, it's not that you're starting up again. It's all about restarting. So when you're looking at restarting a business, you have a foundation. Just find where that faulty structure found solid ground and then go from there. Restart, go back to your values. The teams that you're going to bring on, they're the ones that want to be with you and to do that stuff. So that's great. I just want to talk about this. I'm not starting up again. I'm just restarting. And with that mindset change, now I'm a lot more positive and open, and the opportunities are endless. Start talking to customers differently. There's so many opportunities out there for us that I can bring on and collaborate with my existing clients. So I'm really excited for this. This restart is energizing and mesmerizing. So thanks for listening. And if you got any thoughts or observations, or if you want to share me your story, please let me know. I'll be happy to hear from you. You send me an email at andre@tacticalbts.com. Thanks for listening. The ADHD transformation program has launched and it's working. Clients are saying it's changed their lives and I am their ADHD hack. So go to tacticalbts.com/ATJP for more information. I want you to join and learn your own ADHD vocabulary and to learn that you're not stupid and we can make you work effectively.
Thank you for listening to the Impulsive Thinker podcast. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for the show, please visit theimpulsivethinker.com. The Impulsive Thinker podcast is produced by Tactical Breakthroughs and hosted by André. Remember, ADHD is only a part of you, not all of you.